Yes. Here today, I wanted to go over a little bit of some of this, which is short and scary stories. I did go over one of mine a long time ago. I made it to the top 5. I guess that's why I'm still up here in the top authors. Two of them have changed. Me and Todd Martin here, and I think this Jason Lloyd's been up for a while, but me and this Todd Martin, man, we've been on here since shit. I can't even remember when the hell I got up on top authors, but I think it was like 2013 or into 2014. And I'm very still surprised that I'm up here because I haven't been on this in a while. And I just did submit a story. And we'll go over it another day. But I wanted to, since also when you get good ratings on this, which I mean I've done so far good but not good enough to get in their book. And it's right here. What does it say? Volume 1, Endless Darkness. I mean, they sent me an email and everything for this book at one time. And I thought my top 5 story would get in it, but I guess it didn't. But, you know, what the hell can you do? This right here is an honor itself, being one of the top authors. But it would be nice for, you know, my story to get in a book to friggin' be looked at by millions in the world who buy this stuff, but what can you do? But I wanted to do a story today because, like I said, I ain't been hearing nothing on this, and I just figured shit, I might want to just start doing some stories. Hell, why not? And I mean, I got a bunch of stuff up here. I mean, one of my love this story I made, The Indian Dream Catcher. That's in 3 parts. And What Happened to Mary Sue, that's a 3-part story. I would like to go over one of my little stories. Check out where I can find it. I got a bunch of people on here busting my chops again. I've been on this page for 5 years now. But whatever. People all have their crazy sayings. Why did Mike snap? That's a 3-part story. I wanted to do one of these. Where the hell did it go? Christ. Mike messed up and lost his friends. I'll read this one. Mike messed up and lost his friends. How do I get on this? Here we go. One of my craziest stories, I believe, wrote it in 2013. Holy shit. I've been on this page a long time. Like I said, it's disappointing not to get in the book, but hell. Why don't I just read it? Like I said, I'm going to start doing all my stories. Now, how do I get this? It's like 2 detectives going into detail and telling the story. I mean, I'm telling the story and the 2 detectives are interacting. So, I mean, it's something into that case, but... Well, who killed these 4 men? Well, it is not what you think. Wow, this fucking case is just too goddamn confusing. 9 people dead. This guy is claiming, and we only have 5 bodies. Well, I think I can shed some light for you, and when I'm done, you will be left speechless. Oh, I forget how I did this. The other detective thing. This is something else. I think the two detectives is another story, so, well, we gotta go along with this. This is my fucked up mind, boy. So, when I'm done, we'll be left speechless, just as I was. It started 2 years ago, and tonight Mike finally went overboard. Hey, Mike, where you want to go tonight? Well, let's just drive and see where we end up. Adventure night. Cool, Mike. You know how to make it a night. Yeah, Mike is always thinking. Mike was a man who just started to take a risk every now and then, was boxed up most of his life, and now everyone wanted to hang with Mike, and a late bloomer, you would call him. Hey, this place looks good, as his friends gave an insane look of terror to where Mike had led them. A 50-foot cliff near the edge of the shoreline. Getting out of the car, Mike stood near the edge, looking down, and started to sing a song. It was a classic, Someday Soon by The Doors. His friends looking in terror as Mike started to rock back and forth. His friends told him, Mike, let's go somewhere else. This is crazy. We don't want to see this. All right, he said, let's go somewhere else. So they drove, and all of Mike's friends almost shit to where he brought them next. A major highway. Mike went into the breakdown lane, and as cars whipped by, Mike bolted across the way to the medium. His friends screamed Mike's name, and telling him to stop. After going across the highway and back, he had a huge smile ear to ear. Who's next? He said. They all said at the same time, you're fucking crazy. Mike laughed it off like a joke. Then he said, sorry guys, let's do something normal. Now he made his friends bring him to a skyscraper. Mike's friend could not handle another mayhem episode. But when Mike's friend seen women going into the building and noticed a restaurant was in there, so finally a normal place, catching up with the ladies and getting on an elevator. Mike's friends were checking out the babes while Mike humming a tune. The friends at this point were not even paying attention to Mike. The night was trying to forget by the time the elevator stopped. Mike's friends got off the elevator with the girls, sat down, taking them, looking around and talking, then looking around, and noticed they were on a roof of a very tall building. Mike strolled smoothly to the table, then sat down looking at his friends. Mike was chuckling. Then reality kicked in. The girls were laughing with Mike. Being cute as he was, his friends were not. Then the girls started to ask, are you guys all right? Not knowing what happened earlier. Mike's friends just shook it off, and said, we're fine. And Mike began to laugh loud. His friends' all expressions were blank. The girls started to feel uneasy now due to Mike's behavior, thinking he was not the man they were thinking he was. Then they were giving a snooty look to Mike, and Mike noticed the vibes he was getting from the girls and started to burn inside. Then one of Mike's friends said, come on, Mike, enough is enough. And the girl said just after, what a joke. Mike's face went evil. You gonna chump me out for a piece of ass? A yelling match began. Mike tipped the table over. Dishes smashed everywhere, cleared out. Everyone cleared out. The girls were yelling at Mike to stop. His friends were getting ready to smack him around. Mike yelled at the women, "You fucking sluts." Then it happened. Mike snapped, screaming at the top of his lungs, "Fuck you all." He began to swing, punching and kicking, knocking everyone on their ass. People were trying to get off the roof fast. The girls were screaming, "What the hell are you doing?" Then Mike did the unthinkable. He tossed one of his friends, of the building. Dumbass, off the building. His scream disappeared into the night. Then you could hear a splat. Turning around and having a demonic beyond the gates of hell look. His other friends trying to calm him down, but they and the girls all went flying. Cops showed up with their guns drawn. Mike breathing hard due to the carnage he just caused. Not even giving a fight, bringing him down to the station. And here we are. What do you mean, here we are? Where's friends? Where is his friends' bodies? We have the women, no friends. What? They just get up and walk away? Nope. And you will never find them because they are not real. What? You see, Mike, like I said, was just coming to the public. He sat home half his life, lived in his fantasy world, making it the way he thought it to be. But when he got around them women, he only told you what he wanted to say of the story. I just told you. But what really happened, he met a girl online. She was eager to harass him with goofiness. Harass him with his goofiness. Of the profile she read. A straight up sucker. He told her he had money, and she asked to bring her friends. For a night out. And by the time they got to the roof, he was tormented all night and picked on. So tonight he snapped. Right. So why are his friends not around? Because 2 years ago, being alone for so long, he made up his own friends. And tonight he was thinking he was on a big date. And tonight he brought his friends with him to dinner. And everything he did with his friends that I told you, what that I told you? A bought tonight? What the hell did I write that for? We're really done with women. Wow, now I'm really confused. Well, put it this way. I don't know what the hell I did that for. The story I was told tonight was told in 2 parts. The one with the friends and what he did to them and what the women did to him to make him snap. And personally, right now is 20 in one mind. He will be sent to a mental institution for the rest of his life. Wow, he should have stayed home, right? Watch out for them messed up minds that roam the streets every day. I fucked up that part of the story. 2 parts with the friends and what he did. What the hell is they going with this? Anyways, mental cases. A lot of them out there. So this guy thought he was going on a multiple date with his friends that he made up in his head because he got asked out on a date and the girl asked to bring her friends. He said, I'll bring my friends. And as of course, as a man sitting at home too long in life I mean, the moral of the story is that you gotta watch out for them people, man. They are not good. It's like I said, being at the cemetery out there in Tewksbury. You know, a lot of people are misdiagnosed, and then the ones that are really insane, you know, you gotta watch out. And they let them people out on the streets these days, mind you. I know one of them personally. Get into that. I haven't got to that yet, but of course. That's right. I talk about, this is my story of, I wish I didn't mess up that last part. I don't even know where the hell I was going with that. But of course, a messed up mind like myself. Yeah, that's right. You get what you get in a story. I got a 3.8 on this story. 996 views, 1 comment. And yeah, this is what I write. I love stuff. I try and put stuff in perspective in my stories, a meaning to my story. And all in all, this guy just, you know, sometimes you get, but then again, you go mental too sometimes. And this story would kind of resemble me because of the way I've been picked on all my life. And that's why I wrote it like this. You know, and then these days when you got, I mean, I am fortunate to have a wife. I don't gotta go on these dating friggin' sites. But if I wasn't to be like this, I mean, I would do it a different way. I wouldn't be, you know, doing what this guy did. But I thought that way, but I wouldn't do it in reality. But yeah, bullies, man, messing with mentalism, you might want to watch out for that. That's why all the bullies I had when I was a kid got beat up. I mean, I didn't do severe things, but I did things to make it known that you want to mess with me, you're going to get this. But like I said, I'm going to go through all my stories now because they've been up so long and I haven't been getting no, you know, publicity with them. I mean, I was hoping to get something looked at by someone. But then again, I like how I did the ending of that story because it comes from a messed up mind. And it all just carries out in the way it is. That's my writing, baby. And yes, mentalism runs through my family. It's just I kind of took a path of learning how to deal with it in somewhat the right ways, but in somewhat it screwed up my life too. So I gotta look forward now and see what I can do to. I mean, the only thing helping me right now is my family that I have made. I can't let them see my dark side. Because if I do, I don't want them doing what I did and being stupid with it. But lo and behold, though, if I was happen to be tortured in ways that, you know, ain't right, I'll show that fucking side. There's 6 doors in my head, I like to say of, and within them 6 doors, you come knocking on the 6th door. I mean, I don't like using the term of the devil because I don't believe in the fucking devil. I believe I'm a higher power than the devil, too. I'd like to smash that man out. Just like everything else rated in history of evil. Evil has made my new evil. And I don't like evil. To me, it's just a joke. It's everything just done wrong and stupid. But I hope you enjoyed this story. Many more to come, because I gotta get some ideas up, because I ain't been able out to travel much lately. And figured I'd do this. Till that next video, be safe, take care, and beware. Because there are people out here like this that do not, you know, take pride in, you know, being nice in the end and trying to, change their ways. Out.